This is KUGAN CASSIUS Rifle TV in association with Matkins Gym Marbella. We're in Liverpool here for the workout set of the real life Rocky story this Sunday night at Goodison Park. One of your favourite grounds.
Don't know about that, mate.
Back in action, Stephen Smith against Daniel Brizuela.
Yeah.
We all know about Daniel Brizuela.
Yeah, it's one of them. I'm happy with the fight because it's an opponent that's known to, over here. Boxing fans over here will know him. So it's better than coming back in a fight against someone unknown. I don't think you get the credit for it if it's an opponent no one knows. You know, a bit like, say Liam's fight next weekend. He's fighting a good fighter, 30 wins, 1 loss. Only loss was at middleweight to Felix Sturm, and Felix Sturm was on good form, and he's a good solid fighter. But when the public don't know him, they sort of see his name and go like, oh, who's he? And you don't really get the credit you deserve. You know, Liam deserves a lot of credit. It's a good fight, and I think if he goes out and performs well and stops him early, people will be like, who was it who he fought? And I think with this one, some people rate him because of the war he had with Tommy Coyle. They put each other down about 4 times, and it was a great fight to watch. I watched it back recently, and I was laughing to myself, thinking, what a good fight it was. It must have been something else to be there live and watch that. And he's boxed over here again against Campbell. I haven't seen that fight. I didn't watch it. I don't think anyone fights the same against the Southpaw as what they do against the Orthodox. So I didn't even watch that fight. But I've seen enough of him and watched enough of him to get the sort of good mentality on my shoulders where and I've got a fight in my hands and I've come straight back into it, and it's good for me that I haven't spent too long out the ring.
Obviously, just going back to your first attempt at a world title, didn't end the way you obviously wanted it to, but you got to move forward from that and concentrating on securing yourself another shot at the world title, Stephen.
Definitely, yeah. It's as you say, it didn't end the way I wanted it to, but it wasn't through lack of trying. I give everything in training. I trained me hard, and I was in good shape, so I had no excuses going in. And on the night, I gave it everything I had. When the final bell went, I didn't have nothing left in the tank. I didn't think, could have give it more there, or there's things I could have done differently. Of course there is, but as of the final bell, I knew I'd give it everything, and I didn't think I won the fight. So I can, as much as I hate losing, I was disappointed after it. I had a little cry in the changing rooms, but that was only because I knew I was going home. I had visions of going home as a world champion to my kids and stuff, and that wasn't to be, and that's just how it is. I was a bit disappointed, but straight away I come in the changing rooms. I thank Joe for everything he done with me in training. He really went over everything with Pedraza, because we trained a lot. We done 6 weeks worth of training on Southpaws because of the way he fights Southpaw a lot, and we had some good Southpaw sparring in Peter Cope and Tom Stalker, and it just didn't happen. He ends up fighting Orthodox on the night, but that's just sort of what you've got to prepare for. And we had some good Orthodox sparring as well. I used Self Barrett quite a lot. Good talented kid, and again Joe really studied him and sort of went through everything with me, and I thanked him on the night for it, and I just thought, what, I'll learn from it, and I'll move on from it, and I think I'll show that I will be a better fighter from it for the experience, and I do believe I can get another shot at it, and who's to say I can't be a champion on another night.
Well, you only had that fight, what, 5 weeks ago?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's good for me, the fact that I sort of haven't had too much time out. I'll have a little rest after this. I'm going to go on holiday with Jade and the kids after this fight, but it's one of them where in my final eliminator, straight away after it, I was getting constant people saying career best performance, and then I sat around for 7 months out the ring. I was in the gym and stuff, but not fighting for 7 months is too long, and through no fault of my own, it was just sort of dates, and the fight wasn't happening. They said it could be before Christmas, then it was going to be January, then it ended up being February the 20th, then it got confirmed March the 26th, and then ended up fighting on April 16th, so it was just constantly moving, and the fight was never happening when it was said, and we spent a lot of time in the gym, and to be honest, I got sick just over Christmas, and probably a blessing in disguise that it made me stay out the gym, and I didn't want to be overtraining, and but luckily enough things worked for me in training, and as I say, I was in good shape on the night, so you know, I had no excuses going in, and I gave it everything I had.
Okay, well Stephen, like I said, good to see you back in action this week.
There was arguments yesterday on Sunday lunch. My mum says, oh, I'm not here for lunch next Sunday, I'm going to Liverpool.
Listen, yeah, good to see you back in action so
Thanks,
soon
mate.
after, like I said, disappointing night in America, but move on and, like I said, pick yourself back up
and win
and
this WBC silver title, and then hopefully, you know, be ranking to be back up, and I'll be back in contention sooner rather than later.
hopefully so.
Yeah.
Stephen Smith, thanks for talking to iFL TV, and we'll catch up with you soon, mate. All right.
Thanks a lot, Coop.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, mate.